This is the Atletico Madrid side that looks to prevent Barcelona picking up yet another 3 points. 3 changes to the team that lost away to Athletic Bilbao last week.
And this Barcelona side's just been, well, I think invincible in what I've seen this season. I'm disappointed, like Jimmy Floyd was saying, that they haven't gone more absolutely. The other thing is, Kun Aguero was linked for months with Chelsea. They were a club was supposed to be interested in him. Nervy moments. Oh, here we go. Messi's through, and the whistle's gone.
Messi was prepared to, can be said, Lorenzo Alvarez's whistle had gone, but was it the correct one?
Well, I don't think he's offside. He looks level there. Could have been pulling or touching or...
Messi breaks the challenge of Felipe. Looks to run now at Antonio Lopez, but Felipe niggled back to good effect.
Well, that could be one of the ideas, get the 2 wide players back in supporting, and referee coming over to speak to Felipe for kicking the ball when it was already over the line. And Brazilian and Argentinians don't get on well, do they?
Historically, that is a fact. Messi. This is Messi. Options here for him.
It's very intricate. Look at the number of shirts in there. He can still get his head up and pick out one of his striking partners at the far post. Unfortunately, David Villa. And there's the incident there, and it was a foul on Ushfalusi from Messi, and the linesman and the referee got that absolutely.
Still talked about down in Alicante. Hercules 2-0 win here in September. Remarkable win. Here now Messi. Pedro waiting for the cutback. Messi. Real Madrid paid €12 million for Felipe in the summer. This is Villa. Maxwell had made a great run on his outside. Iniesta. Villa. Into Messi. Just for once. Couldn't find the radar, but the pass was on for...
And he's back helping Valero out, and that's been good. Both the wide players have tucked in and supported. Now Messi on the ball.
Alves furthest forward. Decoy run. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Terrific run off the ball from Dani Alves. Took players away. Messi exploited the space. And he does that like no one else. 38th goal of the season. The league leaders and champions in front.
Well, Quique Sanchez-Flores is asking questions. And there's complaints going on. I don't know what they're about. Because Messi, for me, doesn't do anything wrong. That's his 22nd league goal of the season, his 38th goal of this season. And is it going to open the floodgates now for the demolition of Atletico Madrid? Let's have a look at it. And again, it's a great run from Dani Alves, but he takes too many players away. There's 3 red and white shirts get sucked in. Felipe runs into his teammate Asensio, and it's 6 and 7, but he's so quick. You know, his first touch was good, Kevin. His acceleration into the space to open the goal for himself was great, and then he picks his spot. You put him in that position, he's going to hit the target. The front 3 set the example. Messi, Villa and Pedro all worked tremendously hard. This is the run from Messi. There's the run from Dani Alves. It all opens up. You know, I just think they could do a lot better defensively. You know, if I was Quique Sanchez-Flores, I'd be really disappointed with my defence, that all 3 players get taken out with one movement.
Alves, lovely way to pass. Messi's in behind and misses. Followed by an exclamation mark. In behind Ushfalusi.
The run was brilliant, Kevin. The timing was brilliant. But you know what? His first touch, he needs to get it out from underneath his feet a little bit more, and that's why he can't open the angle up. There, the touch there. He didn't get enough of the ball in front. He wants to bend it with the inside of his left foot, and the touch is just too soft. and then he hits it wide of the far post, and he'd be frustrated, the little man, because he's better than that. We all know that.
Messi. Lovely reception of the ball there from Xavi. That's what's so eye-catching about Barcelona.
Passing is superb. You know, he's one of the best passers of the ball around, and gets better every season. He's really learning his trade.
Showing a remarkable maturity. Sergio Busquets, still only 22.
Oh,
no flag here. And Messi's in! 2-0! You can't afford this little man chances like that. De Gea left exposed. And Barcelona well on the way now, with 28 first-half minutes gone, of creating La Liga history with a 16th successive league win.
well, there's not an awful lot they can do about it. The passing and movement. I mean, I actually think David Villa was unaware of the position he was in. He could actually have got himself a strike at goal. Messi's always following up, and he picks up the bits and pieces and sticks it in for his 23rd goal, Kevin. That puts him top with the Pichichis. He and Ronaldo on 23 league goals each. And oh, who's going to stop him this year? 39 goals in a season. What's his target? 47. Have a look here. David Villa could have got a shot off. He tries to slip it in. Antonio Lopez gets a half a touch to it, but not enough to stop Messi coming in, picking up the second ball and putting it in the back of the net. You know, and they work so hard at closing down. This is one of the things that I talk about. You know, the front three work tremendously hard, even though they've got great... Again, it's all about keeping control of the ball and looking for the best option. This is the goal. And that's coming from the other angle. It looks...
Offered him an extra 12 months. He's been looking for an extra 2 years.
I think he's worked.
The closing down there of
Look at
Barcelona.
it, they win the ball back so quickly.
So Messi.
You know, usually as a player you would have one. If you're lucky, maybe two options. They have 3, 4, 5 options. They create so many options for themselves.
Lovely turn from Messi. Xavi has Messi available. In an attempt to put more pressure on that Barcelona defence, Diego Forlan is on for Barcelona. Iniesta. Thought about the shot momentarily. Here's Aguero. Forlan. Kun Aguero again. Look who's tracking back. Oh, that's brilliant from Lionel Messi. Just sums up the work rate in this team. That's it in a nutshell.
Kevin, that's what we're talking about. That's the best player in the world. 70-yard run back, defending in the left-back position off one of his best friends. He's nicked it off Kun Aguero, and then he knocks it around another defender, and he saves the day. But it's all about team play. And Kun Aguero's quick, but so's Messi. Shows his body there. He does tremendously well. Back on the line and saving the day. And here comes Messi. Oh, what a turn that is.
Villa. Felipe's lost out tamely there. This is Messi. Xavi. It was bordering on a criminal from Thiago. Forlan had made a terrific run to his left. Very much creeping back into this game. 2-0 is not a winning lead at this stage. This could be capitalised upon by Messi. It's a good challenge. I've mentioned it several times before. It's his preferred position.
He's a good athlete, though. He's a big lad. He's a good athlete, and you know, he's done well. They've lost the ball, and then he
ease the opposition out of their defensive slots.
You're right, Kevin, it's a game of cat and mouse. It's like chess, and they're being patient and trying to... That team won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, didn't they, Kevin?
Well, 5.
Well, 5 in a row.
5 European Cups in a row, yeah.
So they weren't bad, were they?
These current Barcelona players are in celebrated company.
5 minutes, and as I say, the next goal still crucial for me, Kevin, as Messi picks it up. Great ball.
And Villa, terrific recovery from Godin. We lost David Villa momentarily.
That's superb defending. Great pass from Messi, and great pace as well off the mark from David Villa. And there's a cover. That's an excellent challenge from Godin.
Messi's 2 goals in the first half, still the difference. Strong enough to break 2 chances there, Lionel Messi, and Thiago's always going to bring him down. And
they like that, don't they? They do it
love
quite often. Quick. They had too many challenges, and that one he had to get picked off for. But credit to the little man. He doesn't worry about who's going to get booked. If he's going to get booked, just give me the ball and let's take a quick free kick and we'll get another goal. The left foot, one of the two. It's one of those two from that sort of range. And they'll probably look at the situation where the goalkeeper puts the wall and where he stands as to who strikes it. Probably favours Xavi now.
Well, De Gea can't be sure. Left of Messi, right of Xavi.
There's a problem here with the wall. It's not far enough back.
Oh! Well, Messi took it, and he's going to pick up a yellow card for that. The referee is a stickler.
Laughing. At least he's smiling. Even Aguero's smiling, Cap. The two of them are having a giggle over it. But it's just, you know, he's like a schoolboy in the schoolyard where he's just, his impulses, you know, I want to take a free kick, please. And I'm so pleased to see they're enjoying themselves.
Nice to see, isn't it?
Oh, it's brilliant. And I think the referee will have a chuckle over it himself later on.
See me after class, 50 lines.
I must do.
Will it be Messi again? And De Gea right behind that one.
There wasn't as much pace on it though, Kevin. That was the difference. It was lofted with less pace and on target, but as I say, 6. There's the one, floated. Thank you.
Got a pass on here for Maxwell. Plenty waiting for a good cross. It's decent from Maxwell. The header, brilliant save to deny Messi his hat-trick. Top draw from David De Gea. What a header.
Kevin, he might be little, but I tell you what, technique, look at how high he climbs. Technique's fantastic. He puts it back across goal. That's a world-class save from David De Gea.
He thought it was hitting the top of the net. 20-year-old De Gea. Messi. Piqué did well to...
For me.
No way through for Alves.
The options he's got, he can keep the ball coming inside, he's got wide, Maxwell. There's always 2-3 options for them.
Lionel Messi. Alves.
Foul. Little outside hook from Lionel Messi, he's fouled.
Iniesta, Barcelona monopolising possession again after that good quarter of an hour or so for Atletico Madrid. Here's Villa onside. Good save, De Gea. Messi's in there for the hat-trick. 40th goal of the season for Lionel Messi. He got 6 hat-tricks in the calendar year of 2010. And he has another hat-trick tonight here. De Gea injured at Barcelona. Well and truly home now.
Once you allow Messi to pick the ball outside the area and turn and drive, run with the ball, you're in trouble. David Villa, there's the man there who was first to the rebound. He's always looking to pick up the pieces. There he is driving. Adoush Falouzi slides it in. Keeper's out and it breaks. Godin gets a touch. but the most important touch comes from Lionel Messi. He makes up the ground, he keeps following the ball in, and he's first to the rebound. And it's a tap, and it's another simple goal from Messi, but they are simple if you play it the right way. And he's great when he's running with the ball. That's the points in the bag confirmed now, Kevin. Well done, David. Ronaldo did the 47. I said nobody will equal that or beat that. It will be. It'll be beaten. And this is him driving, and once you let him start running with the ball and coming forward, you're in trouble. Well done, David Villa and David De Gea. He's got caught in the face there, De Gea with the boot. I think it's accidental from Villa, but Messi picks all the David Villa's work ethic there to get the ball back, and he battled for it, and as you say, Keita worked hard, and they're 3-0 up, and they know they've got the points in the bag.
So far it's been one or two good results for teams at the bottom end of the table. It's a fascinating scrap to avoid. See Valencia against Hercules.
A lot of the bottom clubs are having a bit of form in the last 3 or 4 weeks, which is making it interesting at the bottom.
Eyes, they are the best team that Spanish football has ever produced, and they are setting the records that tell that story. 16 successive La Liga wins, never been done before. 3-0 Barca win.
They make it look too easy, don't they? And that's the key. Look, they enjoy it. How can you